Which firewall exception must be enabled on a client to connect to a web server? Let's go over port 143, inbound and outbound. Well, port 143 is actually used for IMAP. IMAP is an internet message access protocol, and it has nothing to do with web servers or clients, so we can disregard this. Let's look at port 80, inbound and outbound. So you know as the client, which is us, ourselves, on the computer, when we type something into Google, we send a HTTP request out. Us, the client, needs to communicate with our web servers. Once we communicate with the web servers send our information back to us through HTTP. It's a hypertext transfer protocol. To be more specific, when the client sends to the web, it's unencrypted in its HTTP hypertext transfer protocol. When you go from the servers back to the client, it is secured, so it's HTTPS, which is hypertext transfer protocol secured. The exact protocol is TCP, which is transmission control protocol. Don't worry, we'll talk about that more later. Just want you to be familiar with these terms and just kind of have an overview of the definitions, a preview if you will. Us, the client, going out to the web servers, we use a specific port. And that's what this question is asking. Which firewall exception must be enabled on a client to connect to a web server? It needs to be outbound, since we are the client, right? Client to the web server, we're going outbound. It needs to be port 80 outbound. That will be our answer. I just want to make that clear before I say that the HTTPS coming back to us will be on port 443.